Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. It's Jayne here with Elohel, giving you today's news. Jeff just came out with a new developer update talking about some of the changes that are coming up to the game. And if you haven't been paying attention for the last few weeks, well, I'm going to fill you in. A couple hours before the developer update actually went live, they published a new piece of lore. That might not interest you, but it interests some. And the Batiste lore was this time a story. It wasn't actually a full-on comic. However, it did contain some images, which some people are speculating to be a new Talon tank. So pretty interesting story. If that is something that you're interested, the link will be in the description below. Additionally, Jeff did talk about an update coming in the near future that is going to contain a new game mode called Batiste's Reunion, which will also contain an epic skin for Batiste, which was again shown off in that story. However, enough with the lore, let's get into the changes that actually matter to the competitive players. First of all, replays are coming soon. You'll be accessing them just by clicking on your career profile, and then you'll see the last 10 games that you've played, which includes custom games, so that competitive players can use these for scrims, or you can use it for personal improvement. The main thing here is that it's only going to be saving your last 10 games, and unfortunately they can't be saved locally or exported in any sort of in-client way. You can certainly record them, and you can view your games not just from the first-person perspective, but from the third-person perspective, slowed down, sped up, from any angle and any perspective you want. You want to see how well you're doing? You can do that. Do you want to see if that anime Widowmaker was actually cheating? Well, you can do that too. So that's going to be a pretty neat feature. It's still missing a lot of features, which I think is going to make it, what would make it like a really good tool. You would certainly want exports. You'd want to be able to kind of share these with your friends or save them for future viewing. I'd want to be able to kind of like watch them back in different ways outside of the client. But unfortunately, doesn't look like that's going to be the case, and it's probably going to be a while before you see any sort of like widespread usage of this tool in the community until they do have that kind of export features. I'm sure that some people, if you did use some OCR techniques, which is optical character recognition, and try and pull some stats out of it, you could. However, with Pursuit GG being banned in the last kind of instance of this, I doubt that anyone is really going to invest the developer hours into building such a tool for the general public's use. Additionally, and unfortunately this isn't for console, it's just for PC, the professional viewer is going to be available. So the professional viewer is going to be allowing you to do the same thing you can do with the replay viewer, but with Overwatch League games. As far as I'm aware, you'll be able to view those games again on Mondays. And then just like the All Access Pass, you're going to be able to watch live. The OWL, the professional viewer, is going to allow you to watch everything in perfect resolution, whatever your client is in, whenever you want, even if you don't catch the games live. Now that tool is going to be very useful in order to kind of produce a lot of content like what I'm going to do on my channel. However, it can also be a fantastic tool if you kind of want to see why a team is winning or losing, or if you want to get some tips for Reinhardt. Well, why not spectate all of the professional Reinhardts and see what the good ones do and see what the bad ones do. So that's going to be a great tool for both people trying to learn the game, appreciate esports, and make content. So that tool is definitely a winner in my book. Additionally, there are going to be balance changes coming out to the game. The most important is going to be the assault map changes that were coming out, or the 2CP changes. The main one being that there's going to be no more snowballs, and the time given to attackers is 1 minute less. So the attackers are going to have 1 less minute to capture both points on 2CP. And additionally, after the capture of the first point, the spawn time is going to be reduced for anyone who's dead, so that they will be able to get in position and reinforce, defend point B without actually being snowballed. Now, this is going to make the greatest difference at the higher elos, but especially in professional play, this is going to absolutely crazy change to the actual meta and the dynamic of how 2CP, or as Blizzard likes to call it, how the assault game mode is actually played. Other changes for you to look forward to, including Batiste quality of life changes, increasing the ultimate's duration, as well as increasing the amount of ammo he has. D.Va's defense matrix is being reduced from 15 to 10 meters. McCree's rate of fire is actually being increased significantly, down from 0.5 seconds to 0.4 seconds, which is utterly crazy if you haven't seen that and what it looks like. Orisa also had a quality of life change where she can now deploy her shield without interrupting her 2.5 second long reload. Symmetra's teleporter interact range has been increased, and Torbjorn's rivet gun has had his pellet damage reduced. So yeah, Torbjorn's been nerfed. If you guys want to see him in the Overwatch League, well, unfortunately that probably going to be outside of like Defran. Well, you don't even get that anymore, do you? So Torbjorn lovers, well, it's a sad day for you guys. But no, that's going to be all the main changes that are coming out on the PTR. Look forward to that as well. Furthermore, there is going to be a new competitive mode released at the same time as this PTR patch. So if you don't like regular competitive, you don't like the competitive game mode, well, there's going to be a competitive free-for-all deathmatch season coming out. So that'll be exciting. Look for that in the arcade mode as well. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to the point where they can get some competitive modes out of the workshop modes. You know, press F to upgrade the RPG versions of Overwatch. Even the gun game have been fantastic, and I don't know, I would personally prefer competitive modes on some of these workshop titles. That'd be awesome to have a rotation of, but you know what, I'm not going to complain. Competitive free-for-all deathmatch is still going to be a ton of fun. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. Wanted to keep it super quick and keep you updated on the happenings within Overwatch. Looking forward to that patch soon, and as always, have a great day.